This ride was going perfectly until the voice of peer pressure spoke louder to me than my own instinct. Today I had a cross-country lesson and it was so good. The first thing I did was this kind of log jump thingy, and Parker did it so well. On this rein, I didn't hold the contact very well, but when I switched over to this rein, I think I held the contact a lot better, and you could definitely tell with the way Parker jumped it so much better. He was getting really good strides and he was going over the jump so confidently. As you can see here, I managed to give him a good bit of release, but I still managed to keep the contact before the jump and after the jump. I then did this jump. I got a slightly wonky line, but Parker did it so well. I then went around to this house jump. I wasn't 100% sure how well Parker would go over this, but he did it first try without batting an eyelid. I then went to the on-grass cross-country, and Parker did this jump really well. I just trotted into it because it was pretty bright, and I wasn't 100% sure if he'd spook at it or if he'd go over it first try and whatnot. I went over this jump quite a few times, and all the times Parker was really good. Here he was so good as well. We got perfect strides to most of the jumps, which I was so happy about. I then went to do this brush jump. I have done this brush jump so many times, so I knew it would not be a problem with Parker, but I don't know why I stood up in my stirrups straight after it. That kind of looks a little bit weird. And this is where the words of others, aka my mum, took me down. I wasn't planning on doing the next
I want to do the next one, Ethan.
but then I decided I would because I didn't want to, I don't know, disappoint her. So I did a tight turn and lined Parker up very poorly, and then he kind of fell over the jump. In Parker's defense, I set him up with the most horrific line. I also trotted him into it, which wasn't really fair, and he still attempted it, but then he kind of fell on it. In my defense, I wouldn't have attempted it if my mum hadn't peer pressured me, and then we could have ended the ride with no refusals, and it literally would have been perfect.